and visible?
Yes, visible too, ma'am. Am I audible and visible to you?
Yes, you are audible and visible both.
Okay. So do
So
you
you
have
are,
any problem in hearing me? Are
no,
you
I
able
don't
to?
have, yeah, I
Yes,
don't have any
you
problem.
are
I
able to
can,
hear me. Okay, let me correct it. Now,
now you are like, I am able to hear you properly.
okay. Okay, now you are able to hear me.
Yes.
So now we can, sorry, continue our discussion then.
Yes, of course. So first of
Okay.
all, we are meeting first time. So could you introduce yourself?
Okay, I am Deepak from Uttarakhand and I am a teacher. I have been teaching here since 2005 to interact with people and to travel and to listen to different programs in different, these mediums, different mediums. That is my hobby.
Okay, that's great. So you are teacher. Okay,
Yes, yes, I
so
am a
you
teacher.
are okay. You are in private sector or the
No, no, I am
government
a
sector?
government teacher, ma'am. I am a government teacher. Earlier, I worked at several private institutes too before joining
Okay,
government sector.
okay, okay. You have lots of knowledge because I am also preparing for government examination,
Okay, that's good, ma'am.
and
That's
I am home tutor. I teach science subject 6 to 10th, so that's why I love to interact with you because you are also a teacher. I like this profession. I
That's
love
great
to
to hear.
teach.
That's good to hear. That you two are from
So,
the very field to which I belong to. So that's great.
okay. So first of all, I introduce myself, then I can start.
Of course, ma'am. Of course.
My name is Preeti. I am from UP. In UP, basically belong to a small village. If I'm talking about my hobby, I love writing. I write Hindi poem and
Oh,
painting
that's
and
great.
dancing.
That's
And if I'm talking about my qualification, I have done BSc Biology and Chemistry. I have done B.Ed and I also cracked CTED and TET. It is a teaching eligibility test. And now I am preparing and I am also mother one of kid. It is all about me.
That's great. That's great to hear me, madam, that you are already a qualified, individual. So that's great. You have done, your complete qualification. You have completed your all your qualification. You are postgraduate too, I think, and having,
Yeah.
TET and B.Ed and all this. So that's a great thing to hear. And
So,
definitely you will become a teacher, and that too, a government teacher very soon. My well wishes are with you always.
okay, so that's why my main motto. That's why I am learning this language because when I am become government teacher, so I will teach in rural areas. So I want to develop and I want to teach this language my student. So that's why I am learning this language.
That's good.
And
You
I
have
am
you have such
totally
such such noble
beginners.
intentions, you know.
Yeah,
So
because I am belong to in village area and I know about what is a condition there. Yeah, that time if you want to learn anything, then you can easily learn through the phone. But even in school, teacher don't like make environment for kids, so that's why I don't feel good. So that's why I want to make a good environment for my future students. So that's
that's
why
good,
I am
ma'am.
learning
You
this
are so
language.
much concerned about your students. That's a great thing to hear. So you are quite dedicated and devoted teacher, I think, and you will prove
Because,
a very
because
dedicated and devoted and motivated teacher too in near
I
future.
think
So presently, are you teaching somewhere or you are just preparing hard for your
no, I am just
exams?
preparing, but I teach in my home.
Okay. So you are looking after your kids, and along with it, you are preparing for your exams, and that too is for teaching job. That too, you
Mhm.
are focusing on getting government job right there in UP in government sector. That's great,
God.
and it's
So
quite good to learn that you are from UP, and as I am from Uttarakhand, so we both are neighbors,
neighbors are, I
Yes.
think, now we both are neighbors, but Uttarakhand, UP, divided in 2000. So
Yes,
after that,
earlier,
we
if
are.
you go back to 2000, year 2000, then we find that Uttarakhand was also the part of UP, and it was carved out of, its, parent state, Uttar Pradesh. So culturally and socially, we are same. We have
Same, same.
cultural association, we have social association, as we are quite close.
Yeah, when I was child, that time I feel like very bad that why Uttarakhand
It happens,
divided
it happens.
in
You know,
of UP.
because we
But
feel emotionally connected with the people of or the any region of the state, our state. So at that time, as Uttarakhand was the part of Uttar Pradesh, so you got emotionally connected and bonded with that part too, and it was really quite painful for you. It must be quite painful for you when you heard this news that
yeah,
Uttarakhand is
because
being carved out of its parent state, that is Uttar Pradesh. I can
yeah,
understand your feelings, your emotions.
because
As a child,
I
a little child,
I
as you said
said
that at that
after
time
the
you were just in your, childhood, or in, you may say, in your teenage. I think that might be your
teenage, yeah,
teenage time.
definitely.
You must be
Because
in
nowadays,
your school at that time.
nowadays I am mature, so I know what is a reason behind divided Uttarakhand and UP, because nowadays UP are so large. If we include Uttarakhand, so very large. So it is difficult to manage all
Yes,
things.
yes.
So
From the point of view of, administrative, ease, or you may say that this
yeah.
decision is being taken in,
But
many states
in,
throughout the country, and for
but
keeping in view the, the needs and the demands of the people who live right there in, those parts, those small parts, because in, so small it's state, our voice is heard quite, easily than if we
each,
are in
yeah,
a big state in comparison
yeah.
to. Yes.
According to big state, you can easily handle to a small state. So big,
Yes, you can be heard.
but
Your voice can be heard easily. If you are, living in a small state at that time, you are going to be heard by the administrator, by the politician, by the ruling, party, or you ruling, ruling government, you may say, isn't it?
so
Yes.
yeah, you are right, sir. So how long have been learning this language?
Actually, there is no question of learning this language, ma'am. I am having that background. Actually, I am postgraduate in English literature. So it's my
English
subject.
literature.
It's my
Okay.
subject. And recently I found this,
Sorry.
platform Skype. I get to know about, this platform, and I decided to join this platform to have discussion with people from divergent backgrounds. That's why
That's
I am right
great.
here on this
You are
platform,
also English.
having and
Well,
talking. That's the very reason. There is no question
okay.
of that. I have
Well,
never
also
planned to learn this language, or it's quite,
because
subject, my subject.
English. Yeah, you are. That's great that it is your subject. Otherwise, everyone have our own story. So that's why I am
Yes.
asking.
I
In
don't
this,
have any story to tell you about my English learning journey, because I
in
never
this,
attempted to learn this language. Whatever English I
in,
know, it is just by, my constant exposure to English literature, or my
mm,
classroom teaching. I teach
mm,
English too, up to
you-
class 12.
so tell me something your experience when you teach in English in your classroom. So which
Actually,
kind
we have
problem?
faced that very problem, the same problem everywhere. That most of the students, they are quite, they were quite and quite disinterested in,
Mm,
talking in English, particularly in class. They are
yeah,
not, interested in having discussion in English with their teachers and their classmates. That's the main problem right there in interior pockets of the country. I have taught at several places right here in India, not only at
mm,
Uttarakhand. Earlier, I
uh,
got to work at Delhi also. At national capital Delhi also, I have noticed that we are not made of such stuff that we can expose ourselves quite comfortably, quite easily to English speaking environment. So this is my
Yeah, yeah, it was also mentioned
experience.
very great point that even see, like English medium student don't comfort this language and don't speak
Yes,
very well. He know about very well English like reading and writing, but he don't speak in English comfortably. So it is a main problem in being
yes,
a
yes. Actually,
Indian.
the environment is not fertile to English, spoken English
Yeah.
in particular.
Even sometimes happen with me that if you try to speak even one sentence, like I am learning this language, I am totally belong to village. When I am talking with someone in my native language, that time if even one sentence I speak in English, so that time everyone taunt me that you
Yes,
are
yes.
so
Often we
up.
are, we are mocked at when we try to speak English at, public places. Often we are looked down by people around us.
Uh,
They thought us
everyone
to be somewhat,
everyone think that
effective,
yeah, I am so off
as
and
we are
it is
showing off something. So that's
mm,
the general assumption among the people about English and those people who are trying to speak English at different
mm.
situation in public places.
Yeah, it is a happen with me always.
Okay, my wife is saying something to me.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so how much kid you are like
Actually, I have
two
three
or
kids. I have three
three
kids.
kids?
The first one
Okay.
is in class 11. She is
Uh,
she is in class 11, and two minor ones. They are in class third and fourth.
11th. One of kid in 11th.
Yes, the eldest one, the
At
eldest
least
daughter I have. She is
okay,
studying in
okay.
class 11 science.
Okay, you are look like that young girl, so that's why I am
No, no, no. I am
asking.
not a young guy. I am, a middle-aged person. My age is 47.
Okay, okay, but
Yes.
you are bit.
As
I
I
think
as I told you earlier that I have been teaching in government sector since
yeah.
2005.
Now
Since
I am
2005,
recalling.
I have been working right here in government sector. And before that, after completion of my education right there in year 2002, I worked at several, public schools.
Okay, so in Uttarakhand, you live in particular any town, city,
Just near
or
Nainital. You may assume my place just near Nainital. So
near
where are you from?
Nainital.
Right there in Gorakhpur. Is there
I
easy
am near
to pick?
about Gorakhpur.
Okay, I guessed it that you must be right from that very place, Gorakhpur. Just by your, just by your dialect,
Dialect,
just by your
yeah,
way of
way
speaking,
of
I make it
speaking, yeah,
out that you must
yeah.
be from that very region, Gorakhpur.
Yeah, I am very near about Gorakhpur, even like 45 kilometer away from my village. So you have been visited in sorry, Nainital?
Yes, yes, yes. I often visit Nainital because it's quite near to my place. So, have you ever visited Uttarakhand or Nainital or any other
No,
hill station of
no, it
Uttarakhand?
is like like one time in future I want to visit in Uttarakhand.
Of course, you must visit. Uttarakhand. It is full of natural beauty, beautiful
Like,
scenes and sights. Quite peaceful atmosphere right here, and quite soothing climate right here. And it is
I
you
am
can have the view of magnificent Himalayas from each and every
mm,
part of Uttarakhand, and you can have the darshan of our four dhamas right here in Uttarakhand also.
yeah,
And there are
that
so many
time.
places of religious and cultural significance right here in Uttarakhand, and you must
Uh,
pay a visit to these places once in your lifetime. Definitely, you will
yes,
enjoy
yeah. I think
your stay right here in Uttarakhand.
yeah, many things is there like in Uttarakhand, like good temples and snowfall and
Yes, yes.
greenery,
Know a
apple.
lot about
Many
Uttarakhand.
things is
You know a
there.
lot
Yeah,
about Uttarakhand.
And everyone at that time it is easy to explore like through the mobile phone. So that's why I am very
Yes,
curious about one
yes.
time visit in
Actually,
Uttarakhand.
this mobile technology, this information technology, it has provided us a lot of information about
Uh,
different places around the world,
yeah.
particularly in India. We get to know about various places which earlier we were not aware about. The information about those places was quite,
Mm,
limited before this, internet revolution. But now
internet.
everything is within our access. We can easily access the information and knowledge about these places which are of public interest in India
Mm,
and abroad too.
also, yeah, also Uttarakhand mentioned Devbhoomi, called
Yes, yes,
Devbhoomi.
right. You are right. It's the epithet given to this place for its, religious significance, for its, serenity, for its divine atmosphere. So you can have
I
you can one with divinity right here in Uttarakhand.
Yeah, I think if you are visit in Uttarakhand, then only on one place you can see many things like good environment,
Yes,
snowfall, and Himalayas, and
yes, yes.
temples, rivers, many things you
Yes,
can
everything
explore
is quite
easily.
re-energizing, quite invigorating. You can get a sense of, satisfaction
When
right here and comfort right
when
here in Uttarakhand.
when I connect someone who is belong in Uttarakhand, that time I am very excited.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel that which person born in Uttarakhand, he and she is so lucky.
Really, really, no doubt, no doubt. No denying in the fact that people who are residing right here in Uttarakhand, they are quite fortunate. They are quite lucky. They are quite blessed, you may say.
Blessed, yeah, you are
Because
blessed.
it is a
So,
spiritual land. It's the land of munis and sadhus and our ancient devas. They used to they used to roam around its hills during that period of Satyuga.
hmm.
It is so sad.
And
And most of the
many
Vedas
you,
and our religious sculptures, really religious scriptures, so not sculptures, scriptures, they are, created right here in this part of.
and I also like lifestyle and food and culture in
Yes, yes, yes.
Uttarakhand.
Everything
I
is good.
feel that I feel that in Uttarakhand everyone is so healthy and fit. So that's why
Yes, yes,
I
just
like.
because of its, tough terrain, tough climatic conditions. People,
Uh,
they are, quite adept in this atmosphere. They are quite,
mm,
made of strong stuff. They have become quite physically and, mentally strong because of its, such, geographical conditions and topography. They are able to
yeah.
and adapt to the changing environment and changing
Recent,
the, yes.
recently I have one thing add my knowledge that in Uttarakhand people are special army, l- like
Yes,
special
yes,
army
yes, yes, yes.
is
You are
there.
right, right. You are saying it right. Most of the people they are serving in Indian Army right from Uttarakhand. Actually, because of this very reason, once there was a time when the economy of this region was known by the name of money order economy. Because during those
Mm,
time, the main source of income of the people of the Uttarakhand was that money order which was usually sent to them by their near and dear ones who were serving. Most of those were serving in Indian Army. So that's
mm,
because of that fact this place was the economy of this place was known by this very name, money order economy. Even today we can say that there is a money order economy right here in Uttarakhand. Although
mm.
money order has become quite out of date concept nowadays, yet we can
Nowadays, yeah.
say it just for the sake of the sake of justifying the fact that most of the people right here in Uttarakhand they are serving outside this state, particularly in Indian Army.
Mm. So
Our
which
brave
type?
hearts they are laying down their lives for the sake of country, and we can have such news several times that that brave heart from Uttarakhand, that warrior had laid down his life for the sake of country, and made a supreme sacrifice for the
Mm.
sake of the country. So this is quite. So
Because
we are a proud race, we
yeah,
Uttarakhandis are. Yes.
during this learning language, I connect like more different culture, like state people. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
connect many time Uttarakhand. Every time increase my knowledge about Uttarakhand.
Okay. So how long have you been, ma'am, on this platform Skype? How long have you
I'm
been using
not
this platform?
like I have approximately I think 3 months ago I joined this group.
Okay, this is a long period.
Yes,
This is a long period, and you must have a very good experience right here during these 3 months, I think.
yeah, this, like I think this platform is just so good.
Yes,
Everyone are so genuine. I really want to learn this language. So that's why I'm
yes,
like everyone
really,
support. If you
really.
are
Most of
learning
the
this
people here are
language,
having that attitude to learn.
no, because I like try to use many platform, but every platform some like wrong person is there. He want to not learn this language. He want to do gossip. So that's why I don't
Yes,
like. But in this platform, everyone very sincere about our learning. So that's
yes, you
why
are right. You are
even
right. I have also
everyone.
noticed this fact in last 3 or 4 days, because I have recently joined this platform
Yeah,
just three
you
or
are
four days
like
back.
very good speaker in there, like in this group, and he and she always support you if you are making mistake, and many everyone are like very good learner is there this
Yes,
platform, so that's why I'm like this. Even you
undoubtedly,
so very
undoubtedly. Everybody is cooperative, everybody is having that learning attitude, and that genuineness, that sincerity, that devotion for learning, for mutual learning. So this is a
so
very good platform for mutual learning, definitely, and one must be benefited by having a healthy conversation right here on different topics. So it's
after
quite
after using this app like Skype app, you could use any other app or not.
yes, yes. Are you asking any question, ma'am?
1 minute. I think some network is